You found Stryker of Enyo, and the following is an excerpt from my main video, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 1, a massive 3-hour experience that I encourage you to check out if you like what you see here. This is just a small segment, or it may be a collection of content from that larger video. Check my channel for more. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Make the Grade. Published by THQ. If you don't know, the show has contestants answering questions from elementary grade school quizzes to win $1 million. What's with the guy that looks like John Cena?
And his name is John Cena!
Wait, that is John Cena? John Cena hosted Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I completely missed that. This version of the show is rather stripped down, but you can still have some fun with friends. Jeff Foxworthy is here, but he doesn't have many lines. There is no time limit, but I like how many of the questions aren't as easily looked up on Google by the way they're worded. Some are so basic that you think the game is trying to trick you, and it might be, but it really does pay off to know certain subjects. I always like to answer the hardest questions first because, well, why play the game for 10 minutes if you're just gonna flunk out at that last hard question anyway? If you can get the hard ones out of the way, then it should be easy to mop up the rest. Wait, what? You don't even get to try to answer the $1 million question in the trial version? Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, you'd have access to the whole game, huh? This version of the game was delisted by December of 2011. It gets a 4 out of 10. If you're really looking for a good XBLA quiz show game, then I think Wits and Wagers is definitely one you should try out. Don't be confused by the name, there are several different iterations of the show across all platforms of the time. We are looking at Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Make the Grade. This was the digital-only version on XBLA and PSN, and it only took up about 98 megabytes. But there's also a Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Game Time, which saw a full retail release, which I also own. Game Time is basically a bigger budget version of the arcade title. Jeff Foxworthy has more dialogue and he can be relatively amusing at times, just like the real show. You can actually pick a character to represent yourself on screen. There are several more modes, including multiplayer, and there's even more detail in the backgrounds. Overall, the presentation is just slightly better. Game Time is from a different developer and offers a much better experience than the XBLA version, but I would only give it a 6 out of 10 if I were to score it. It feels more like the show, it has more content, more dialogue, but if you never grew up on the Foxworthy version, then you might not find much to like anyway.
There are some questions even fifth graders can't answer. That's all she wrote, partner. You just flunked out.
I can't believe I flunked out.
If you want to watch the main video that this segment was taken from, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 1, well, you can click on the entire thing over on the left side of the screen. Or you can check the playlist on the right side for more content and more stuff that's in that series. As always, thanks for watching.